Yeah, I
Oh,
have
okay.
a Jessica Hilton's my cousin, so she's actually like family to me. So I literally love LSBN.
Yeah, okay. I just have 4 quick questions. Are you free right now to answer them?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Okay, so my first question for you is what do you think the citizens of Los Santos are looking for in a mayor?
They're looking for somebody that's going to be completely honest with them, as well as completely open to our
Somebody who
policy.
will listen to the
Someone that they
people.
can confide in, and someone that is going to be there for the city and help them out in times that they need.
Okay, my next question for you is how have your experiences shaped your desire to run for office?
I am actually a doctor at Pillbox Medical, as well as a veterinarian. Um, I want to help the city further. I always help by medically helping people. I also own business. Like I own a physical therapy company as well as a yoga company. So it's not like I don't have experience with business. Um, with all that, I want to just see the city thrive better, and I want it to be basically. I'm trying to like find the words to say it. Like there's some shitty people out there, and I see it every day in the hospital. And I know the city can be better than that. And there's people that are smaller that aren't being recognized, like smaller businesses and smaller people. And they have great, great, like job qualities that people don't even see, like, security firms and event planning. And I want to see people thrive more. I'm sorry, it's like rambling, but it's
No,
hard to
that's
explain.
good. They're good. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. My
I'm
next
there for the little people.
Hell yeah. All right, my next question for you is how will you change the minds of people who don't care about voting?
And just inform them every vote actually does matter. Like literally, yeah, last voting period, we we only had like 500 people vote. If 500 more people voted, we would have had somebody else in office. They could have got
Possibly.
Abdul out and somebody else on.
It's possible, true.
So every vote does matter.
And my last question for you is what's your favorite stall at the market and why?
Um. Okay, it's a tie between two things.
Okay.
I love the weird stall. I love the weird stall. That one is actually cool as fuck.
Hell yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, they give
nice stall,
tours
yep.
and everything. And then the other one is Polito Pets.
Well, yeah, sure. Everyone loves Polito Pets because pets.
I know. Of course, they have little fuzzy creatures.
Imagine not saying White Widow.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much. Do you have anything else you wanted to add?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry I rambled. It's been so long. Yesterday I was around for like 14 hours campaigning, and then today I've been around for like 9. So
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we already had one candidate be like, "Can you ask tomorrow? Because I'm so tired right now." So yeah, I understand.
all right. Well, thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you so much for your time.
Anytime. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So my first question for you is what do you think the citizens of Los Santos are looking for in a mayor?
That's a good question. I think in this city especially, there are a lot of different stakeholders who have a variety of interests, and some of those interests can be diametrically opposed. I think in most cases they are diametrically opposed. So I think people genuinely want to be treated fairly. When you deal with them, especially as somebody empowered the way that the mayor of Los Santos would be and has been empowered. So I think my answer ultimately would just be, people want to be treated fairly, and they want the mayor to be a vehicle for that fairness.
Okay, and how have your experiences shaped your desire to run for office?
That's a good question. I started at the very very bottom. I kind of rolled into town. I didn't really know anybody. I started doing all the standard civilian jobs and kind of grinded my way up. I started a couple businesses. I eventually got approached to work at Fast Loans, work at RX. got a bunch of opportunities kind of brought to me because I was hustling. And I think that, those experiences led me to the conclusion that there isn't really enough things out there to help people like me who are at the very, very bottom trying to make that climb up. But I think there could be. I think there could be more. Obviously, there are things I did it for once, or for instance, but I think that the mayor's office, especially, can do more to help people, do the things that they are trying to do in the city and rise to the levels that they're trying to rise to.
How will you change the minds of people who don't care about voting?
Well, I think sometimes you have to inspire people. I think in my case, I'm trying to push the space program as like a big picture project to potentially bring in people who otherwise would have no interest in voting. Because I mean, the history of the office and the history of voting in the city has been, you vote, everybody gets excited about voting for a very short period of time, and not a lot happens. No one's life significantly changes. The city more or less goes on, dancing to an old tune. And I think that if we have the audacity to push forward big ideas, things that can shake things up, I think we can get people who are unlikely voters to come out and vote.
Excellent. And my last question is, what is your favorite stall at the market and why? My last question for you is, what is your favorite stall at the market and why?
Oh, the favorite stall. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, to be honest, I was at the stalls week number 1. A lot of people have come and gone since then. I'm not around the stalls as much as I used to be, just because time constraints and whatnot. But there's one stall that has been consistent. Then they've kind of been stuck here for a very long time, and I'm not really sure when they're going to be able to move out. But I actually think the Mojito Inn would be my favorite, just because they were the underdog from the start. They kind of got looked over in the whole new restaurant. The restaurant scene transformation has kind of happened in the last couple of weeks, and I think they're my favorite because even after all that shit and all this time, they're still persisting. They're still showing up. They still have people who are opening that booth and working that stall.
Excellent. All right, that's all my questions for you, Kevin. Thanks for your time.
All right, fantastic. Happy to help. I mean, if you need anything else, call me anytime. I'll answer any question you got.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kevin.